Hello there, this is Les Shepherd, Planet 3D World. We have a current demand for MakerBot 3D printers for the face shields. Us here at Planet 3D are also getting involved. We have two printers on the go. We have the Replicator Plus and the Z18. These two printers have the build size to print the printers. And we're also selling these printers and giving away free 1K spools, and we're giving 10 away of each printer, which is 10K. This will give you 5,000 of these with that 10K of filament. So you can do a fair few to help. So if you want to get involved, I'm going to go through a bit of information now. So if you want to stay along with me with the video, I'm going to show you the obviously the printer now, and I'm going to show you the software and the group which I'm part of, which is the National 3D Print Society, and you can just log in with them and get involved. And all you've got to focus on is printing the 3D masks. As you can see at the moment, what we've got here, we've got two lots of 20 stacks of 20. This takes roughly 23 hours. As you see, this is almost freezed, and we're on 22.55, so this is just about to finish the last one, and I can reload it for the next lot of spool. We're using the 1K spools, which have got a modified 3D printed spool holder, which holds the spool on the back. We have about 7 of these printers left in stock to sell, and we've got 3 Z18s in stock to sell. The Replicator Plus is got about a 20 by 25 high by 29.5 build area, and the Z18 has a 30 by 30 by a depth of 45 centimeters high. The reason why I don't go any higher, because obviously it's tuned in to around about 800 grams of filament. We could go a bit higher, but obviously it's all about timing to be with the printer when you want to do a change. Ideally you want to come in once a day, reload, and then walk away from the printer, let it do its stuff, instead of like it finishing in the middle of the night when you can't be here. So timing's critical. So if you start it and be back for when it changes, you can do so much more production and not stay with the printer constantly. They have cameras on board as well, so remotely you can keep an eye on the printers. And I'll quickly go to show you the software now. So if we come to the computer, this is the National 3D Print Society group, which was formed predominantly to help with the COVID-19 and output in the NHS. As you can see, this screen is showing you, it's supported by the groups of Optimus and NHS Med Supply Drive UK, who are the distributors to the NHS, the official suppliers. And basically we focus on printing either a single right up to a 25 stack, which you can get straight from the society. And there's a procedure where you find the Slack page, which is a chat channel, and you can download the file. Then you can upload the file to your printer. You then obviously wear your PPE gloves and dust mask. You do your test print, get it approved, receive an ID number for the group, and then go online and fill out the order form to ship them. And then one of the 2 channels of collection through Optimus or Medi Supply Drive will either drop them off at Morrison's and Gap, or DHL will send you a label for shipping 850. So this is part of the channel, and obviously there's a lot more information about. We're using only PLA and PETG material, and it also gives you all the settings for some lower end printers as well. Every printer is good enough as long as you've got the build size. So all the information's there. There's a just giving page as well. Okay. One of the information's PDFs what they give you as well. Obviously gives you all the full information again. And then this is where you can get the links for the e-files. Takes you to a drive, Google Drive, and you see we start off at version 2.5, then to 3.5, and the current version is 3.6. There's also the measurements of the screen there as well, but someone else is doing all these screen cutting focuses in the group as well, concentrates on that. As you can see in this current version, we've got a stack of 1, 2, 5 and 10. And the 20 and the 25 is in the version 3.5 at the moment. So I'm using 3.5, but I'm just waiting for this to update. I've messaged them to update to put a 20 stack and a 25 stack in the drive as well. So that's a bit about the Slack channel. We go back, as you can see, there's lots of communication going on in the Slack channel. Approve of your image when you print it, questions, media, print settings, all the help you need, and also the laser cutting side of things as well. So yeah, get involved. Over here, this is a MakerBot print, and if I just take you to, you can see I've got the MakerBot Plus going on at 93% and the Z18. If I click on the MakerBot Plus, it should give you, they've all got cameras on board, so you can see what's going on. And through an app on your phone or a cloud-based version of this software, you can view the printers from anywhere. So you could be running the office like mine, or basically you can view it from your phone, etc. Now what I'm going to do, as you can see, the three printers I've got there, the Replicator Plus, Z18 and Method, are all connected through Ethernet to the network in the office. The best way to transfer the files to the printer, because it's so big, is to put in a unconnected printer, and what we're going to do is export it through USB. So what I'm going to do, select the Replicator Plus. Now, as you can see, I've added this one up here, so I'm going to select this one, which is all it did when I added it on. So I can reduce that out of the way now, so you get the full screen. Now if you go to the add file, add model, this is the 20 stack one I'm using at the moment, which is a version 3.5, and add this into the printer. As you can see, it's just bringing it in over there at the moment, so it's just inserting it. So once that's in, as you can see, we've got it there now. So what I'm going to right click on the mouse, I can move the bed around for the virtual bed. And the reason why you got a red line around the halo of it is because the print is outside the printable area. So to get it in the printable area, just make sure I've got a blue halo around the print. If I unclick the area, you see it go grey, and I click on it again, it goes blue. So now I'm going to rotate it. So on the Z axis, if I say 30 degrees, it's not quite enough, so I'm going to go another 30. I think that's very close now, so I'm going to go about 10 degrees. That's about where I want it. So now I'm going to move it into a position where it's on the bed, but I can get another stack on as well. That's about right, that is. So it's gone red there, still red, and it's gone blue again, it's gone clear. So now we've got model in there, we've got room for another stack. So what I'm going to do is do a Control C and a Control V, and that's brought another stack in there. So to get that on, I'm going to rotate that 180, because I've already done the hard work getting the angle right. I've got a point in there, so 180. I'm sorry, I had got it, and so we've got it on there now. So all I'm going to do now is drag that in. So it's a right click to move the bed around, and just drag it with your left mouse. So got it all clear there. I can come this way a bit more. Yeah, I can come this way a bit more. So now you can see I've got a good gap between all of them. So now I've got a 40 build size there. I'll just move that by accident, sorry. Just move that one back. Just check that, see if I'm happy with that. Yeah, happy with that. So I've got 40 on the bed now, so I can reduce the settings. Now for the speed, the best way to get this to the best speed, at the moment the normal layer height for the printer is 200 microns, but we can go up to 400. So if we change that to 0.4, press enter, and we've got a couple of add-ons here. We've got infill, which is a custom setting, and we've got number of shelves, which is another custom setting, and layer height is a custom setting. So by pressing custom settings in quick sets is where the ones we want, and if you scroll through there you'll see layer height. If you just say show, at the moment saying hide, because that's what will hide it if we click it, but if you say show, it brings it back into the showing. We brought in layer height, infill, and number of shelves. So with them in, we want layer height at 0.4. We want the shelves to the maximum, which on here with 10, and infill we want at 0. What this does, this gives you the maximum speed and print of what you're looking to do with these, to get the maximum out per day. And it's all about getting as many done as possible. The next thing is to make sure our support type is on none, because within the design of the stack they've put the support within each one, and they've made it easy to make it break away with no clean-up procedure, so it's very fast once you've taken off the printer. So yeah, make sure it's not on breakaway support, it's on none. And just to show you, I'm just going to go take the settings off, and I'm going to select the preview there, estimated print time. This will take a few minutes, so if you bear with me. Fast forward the video at your end if you need to on YouTube. While we're waiting for that, I'll just show you my website, Planet 3D World. This is where you probably come to as well to find me. And the Replicator Plus and the Z18, the two printers, are the two printers to work with for this. The Sketch is a new printer which has not been launched yet, but it's launched, but it's not arrived in the UK. And with the COVID-19, it's just delayed things a bit more. But the build size on that is too small. And the Method and the Method X are the top range of the printers, but the build size on them two is just too small to build these masks, or I'll be running my Method on this as well at the same time. You can find me on Facebook, Planet 3D. I've got a Just Giving page going at the moment. My aim is to, if you can't afford to buy the printers, if you donate, I'm going to buy the printers in through the Just Giving. I'm going to supply all the filament free and my labour free, and at the end of the project, once we get through this, I will give a free draw for a raffle for schools to get the printers we bring in and give them to schools. You can find me on my LinkedIn page as well, Les Shepherd on LinkedIn, and you'll see I've got all the information out as well. And I've done a couple of shots of me working away as well, and there's a time lapse just there. We're just still building that, so I'm just spending some time showing you this time lapse as well. I'll speed this up a bit. You can see what's going on. It's just finished, and then you'll start seeing me. Yes, we do work in Planet 3D. It's all voluntary work at the moment because we're totally out of the business due to the COVID-19. And as you can see, we're doing all the proper PPE protection, wearing gloves and face dust masks while we're doing the work. And if you haven't got the proper PPE to do it, as long as you're working in a nice clean environment and follow procedures of the National 3D Print Society, keep the environment clean and working with the product, and obviously inform if you're not able to work anymore due to the virus. What I'm going to do, I'm going to connect this video because this hasn't prepped yet, because we're talking quite a big file on this, the way they've prepared this. Hence, I can't just ship you a PDF, a file, STL file of it, because it's about 100 meg size. So obviously it's still working on that process. So what I might do is just pause this video for a second, so I can show you the time it takes after.